We did have at several meetings a desire to have some quality of life elements, and so we're recommending 2 aquatic facilities, one on the north end of the county, one on the south end of the county. We're also recommending recreational facilities, which could include paths, any type of multimodal type activities. The Fairview Police Precinct and Fire Station number 6, a rebuild. Staff believes that this is showing a good faith effort to now make sure that we are taking care of the residents of our entire county. These are county-wide projects that would be beneficial to not only our city residents, but to our county residents as well. And by looking at the level 2, that gives us an opportunity to add some much needed quality of life projects. Now, the North Henry Aquatic Center will certainly be within the North Henry Fairview area, I believe. But one of the things we want to make sure is that we have 2 locations identified.
I agree with with Chairwoman regarding this current list and this 70-30 allocation. We have 2 aquatic centers on the list currently, and I think it was the last meeting we had a woman that got up and spoke about having a top-notch aquatic center in the county. So that kind of changed my thinking on having a north-south aquatic center and just combining both together. The only thing that I think we need to look at is having it truly central and easily accessible along I-75, and being something that people can see as they ride through our county. And so I think we should move forward with 1 aquatic center located around the Jodico and I-75 area that is top notch in a place where people would think of Henry County when they're driving through the county.
And I was looking at the list of projects that you had in the SPLOST for, so, okay.
Okay, and I think Commissioner Holmes has another question.
Okay, Commissioner Holmes, thank you.
Thank you. I see we're about to move forward into the capital improvements. However, can you guys give us an update where we are with SPLOST 5?
And so we did receive 1 consultant, and that consultant actually is under $50,000, and so it will not have to come back before the board for approval. No, sir. This is for a consultant who will work with us developing the RFP for the construction of the aquatic center.
So the consultant will basically be doing the same thing our SPLOST department does.
So this is a consultant that specializes in project management for an aquatic center. Yes, sir.
Okay.
We will have the Jodico presentation by Jonathan Penn.
The site is Bridges at Jodico Road. It's centrally located within easy access to I-75. The property owner, where he intends to donate a minimum of 8 acres up to 14 acres to the county for the project. The site is ready for development. It's full access to fiber. And one of the big things about this site is that the detention pond is already there for the entire site, because this site checks all the boxes. The consultant has looked at this property and he is recommending that this be the site selected over Red Hawk because of, it's ready to go. He was on the call. I'm not sure if he's still on the call. Bob McAllister, can you speak to your recommendation for this site?
Sure, Jonathan. I reviewed this site, and first time I got there, I saw, well, first of all, the access is so much better than the other sites that we looked at. It's right off of 75. I do believe that this property, compared to the other properties we looked at, is probably the best selection.
The county has looked at several different sites, and we are recommending the Bridges at Jodico Road as a site for the aquatic center. There's also a detention pond already there on the site, which is a huge advantage, which lessens the amount of infrastructure we have to develop, because the more infrastructure, the less that we have to go towards the aquatic center. So,
Madam Chair.
Yes, Commissioner Holmes, go ahead.
Yeah, I'm on board with this location. It's clearly the best location in the county for this type of development. Actually, we tried to move forward with the convention center just a couple of years ago, but we got a lot of pushback from various entities around the community with respect to putting the convention center there. But I think the location right off of I-75 off Jodico Road puts the Aquatic Center directly in the middle of the county. I think Commissioner Clemens is going to be making the motion to move forward on this. I would just ask Commissioner Clemens if she can also include a couple of great leaders in the Stockbridge area that we named the Aquatic Center, O'Neill Edwards Aquatic Center, in her motion.
I had heard Commissioner Holmes ask to make an amendment to the resolution with regards to naming the Aquatic Center. Is that something that the board wants to do today?
I mean, if the board agrees to it, I don't have a problem with it. It's in the city of Stockbridge. Edwards and Spence were both in Stockbridge, so I'm okay with it.
To make sure that we include the Kinsley Grace Foundation in this Aquatic Center.
Hey, with that said, Commissioner Wilson, Commissioner Clemens, can you add to the resolution to name the actual swim area after Kinsley Grace in your resolution as well? So, Madam Chair, so we're naming the actual building after O'Neill Spent or O'Neill Edwards, and then the swim area
is Kinsley Grace
after Kinsley Grace.
So the motion is that we would accept the Jodico location as the location for the Henry County Aquatic Center, with the name of the facility being O'Neill Edwards Aquatic Center.
All in favor? Any opposed? Motion carries.
We're talking about the Boys and Girls Club. Can you guys give us an update on the Aquatic Center? I haven't heard anything about that recently.
So we have been going through back and forth conversations with the property owner.
That has not been moved to the regular agenda. That was voted on in the consent agenda. And yes, can you answer that?
I really wanted to make sure that we are being as transparent to the public as possible, because we have so many people watching what we're going to do about this aquatic center. And I will say that I am not completely happy with the site, because I know the hotels that are down in that area, they're not the best. And the restaurants off that exit, it's not the best. It is a trucker's exit. You get so many truckers down there, it's hard to get through. So when it comes to actual location of access to it, it's not representative of what we would like to see around an aquatic center.
Good morning, Madam Chair, Madam Vice Chair, Board of Commissioners, Henry County residents. Today before you have a resolution to designate Cotton Fields Golf Course as the location for the Henry County Aquatic Center. We were directed to go back and find county-owned properties.
Good morning, Madam Chair, Madam Vice Chair, and Commissioners. Finally, before you is a resolution awarding a contract for architectural design services for the Indoor Aquatic Center and Outdoor Water Park.
I want to know what's the price tag, because I know we don't have enough, but I want us to be transparent and open that we don't have enough money to do all of this.